All right. Hoping to make this one a quickie. So before I started the video, I went and grabbed screenshots on YouTube, so I can just go back and forth between these two screenshots real quick instead of navigating through YouTube. This is a screenshot of a video that I made, so you can find this on my YouTube channel. And I made this on May 12th, 2023, and the title is Hiram Abiff Sounds Like a Weirdo Creep. For those of you who don't know, Hiram Abiff is a figure from Freemasonry. He's a character that they have a story about, and I won't get into it any more than that because that's not the point of this. But I do talk about how the story of him makes him actually sound like a creepy person. If you know the story, I would suggest go look it up, read the story of Hiram Abiff. Stabs his friend in the back, sort of, to get his girlfriend, and is also kind of weirdly controlling in a Nazi-esque kind of way, and how the Queen of Sheba probably would have actually in reality been creeped out by his behavior rather than taken with him. But the date is very important. So this is really to show you guys, it's more evidence that I'm providing to show you guys that Ze Frank and I have been having a conversation through our videos on YouTube. I'm more open-ended about it, and he is keeping it a secret. So I will say some stuff in my videos. He will respond in a following video. So again, May 12th, 2023. And again, why would he do this? Well, because I'm accusing him of being a member of a cult that commits incest and worships the devil and traffics in children. And he doesn't want to openly admit it for obvious reasons. All right. So again, just make note of the date, May 12th, 2023. And the title is Hiram Abiff Sounds Like a Weirdo Creep. Now I'm going to scroll over to my next screenshot, which is Ze Frank's first Creepy Dave video. So this is his initial original Creepy Dave video that he released, the short, at least as far as I know. If there's one that was put out earlier than this, before the 12th, May 12th, please point that out to me, guys. But I'm pretty sure this was the first one. So this was made 2023, May 16th. So I made a video talking about how Hiram Abiff is a weirdo creep on May 12th, 2023. And he's a major figure for Freemasons. And I suspect Ze Frank of being a member of not just a cult, but a secret society, probably many secret societies. And I wouldn't be surprised to find that he's a member of Freemasonry. And OTO, and and whatever, so on and so forth. There's all these spin-off secret societies. So 4 days after I released my video talking about how Hiram Abiff was a weirdo creep, Ze Frank releases a video called Creepy Dave. By the way, also, the name meaning of Hiram is Exalted One, and the name meaning of Dave, is Beloved One. So it's kind of similar name meanings, too. I mean, there are all kinds of name meanings out there. So these are somewhat similar name meanings. Yeah. So again, I released a video talking about a main character figure in a story that he probably was taught in his little secret society, get-togethers. And I'm pointing out how that person that you guys think is so great is actually very creepy. And then he comes out with a video 4 days later about Creepy Dave, making it a big joke because everything, I guess, is a big joke to him. He doesn't seem to take anything too seriously. Now, let's look at another coincidence. And for this, so this is more recent, and so I will just go directly to YouTube for this one. Here is my list of my most recent YouTube videos. The most recent one at the very tippy top there says Ze Frank prediction, camel video release date. You can see I published that 5 days ago. So 5 days ago, and in the video, go ahead and have a look at it. I'm talking about, and the one previous to that one where it says Ze Frank heart payment. In both of these, I'm talking about how Ze Frank it looks like his next major video for True Facts is going to be about the camel. And I think that is a reference to the ninth king of hell, who is known as Payman. And Payman is almost always depicted as riding on a camel. In fact, there's something, I heard something to do with like a lot of deities or entities that are associated with Venus are typically associated with camels for some reason. So I made this, this 5 days ago. I released this video 6 days ago and then 5 days ago. So back to back, one day after the other, I released these two videos talking about making this connection between camels and Ze Frank and a demon of hell, the ninth king of hell. Right? And then the very next day, after this top one, the top video that I released, the very next day, Ze Frank puts a new video up on his Patreon. Now, these are not the actual finished product videos. These are little clips that he puts on Patreon for his members to view before he releases the final video. All right. I don't have access to any of these, as I've said before, because I refuse to pay him any money for a membership. But here's the video he released 4 days ago. So the day after I released my last video, says cacti at the threshold of the gates of hell. So he's referencing hell. I made a video referencing hell, demons of hell, camels, and Ze Frank. And then the very next day, he puts out a little clip video of a camel that's going to be part of his finished product video for True Facts on his Patreon. And the title is the gates of hell. All right? Coincidence is coincidence. And I've already made lots of other videos in the past. And go back and scroll through some of my other videos talking about, usually somewhere in the title, it'll say something along the lines of proof of a conversation with Ze Frank. I've been having sort of a secret conversation with Ze Frank, going back and forth. So I will make a video saying something or post something on my blog on WordPress, and then he will respond a few days later with a video of his own that makes references to what I am talking about, whatever I spoke about in my last video. And it's like, at this point, it's too much to be coincidence. It's not coincidence. It's just not. Now, I will speak directly to Ze for this little part here. I'm assuming that this is a little message for me. Cacti at the threshold of the gates of hell. Cacti. I'm wondering if that's meant to be like, you use the word cacti because it kind of sounds like my name being Cat. So it's either you're hoping it kind of mostly sounds like cat, and I'll take it as cat at the threshold of the gates of hell, or cat eye at the threshold of the gates of hell. So are you saying that I'm at the threshold of the gates of hell, or are you telling me that you are at the threshold of the gates of hell? Because again, this could be interpreted at least two ways. This is another reason why I'm like, yeah, the little riddles in your videos are not, and your video titles are just not cutting it, dude. There are too many possible interpretations. And I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, I don't want this connection too much with you because it's tedious and annoying. And so my intuition about this stuff is kind of just like shutting down. Cause it's just like, you're just annoying me at this point. Like it's disrespectful. It really is. That, 1 minute you're like, join us. And then the next minute, but you don't bring me that offer face to face. You don't, you don't think that I warrant some real interaction and a real conversation. This is all you got from me. Like, this is the best you can do. It's just disrespectful. I just feel like disrespected every time you release a video or do something like this, and you talk to me in this way. Like, you're playing games. You're playing games with me, and I don't appreciate it. All right? I don't feel like playing games anymore. I'm an adult. All right? At least I don't feel like playing games with you about this right now. All right? This is just... Yeah. And it's like you think like I should just expend all this energy and brain energy and thought to trying to figure out your riddles and intuition to trying to like figure out what you're trying to say to me. And it's like, that's also insulting. Why do you think you should be that important to me? So just like, it's just disrespect on top of disrespect on top of disrespect, which is making me just kind of go like, it's making my intuition kind of just go like, I don't feel like putting into the work here. So it's like, I don't know. At one point, like I would know like pretty much exactly what you meant by something you said or did with the video, but less and less I am doing that because it feels like just recurring abuse at this point. It's like you're not respecting my wishes. I've asked you repeatedly, if you got something to say to me, say it to my face. If not, fuck off. Start being respectful to me. You have the ability to come say things to my face. Like, I would say stuff to your face if I didn't think you would, harm me in some way. And if I could actually afford to go to Massachusetts or leave my cat, just all kinds of reasons why I can't. But again, you travel all over the place, seemingly quite often. So like, I don't want to hear that you can't. You can. You absolutely can. If you're not, it's because you're a coward. I don't care if people are telling you like, no, if you're on a leash, then that's your own fault. It's not my fault that you got put on a leash, like somebody's controlling you. You did that to yourself. And like, again, you still have the option. You still have the option to stop disrespecting me and tell me things to my face and like have a real conversation with me. You're choosing not to because of fear, I guess. It's likely fear, right? So, I only have so much patience for that. All right? Stop. Why should I be accepting of you disrespecting me just because like you're a coward? That's... Anyway, so yeah, is it number one that is it the first option? One, that I am at the threshold of the gates of hell? Is that what you're saying? Or is it the second option, number two? Is it cat I at the threshold of the gates of hell? That you are at the threshold of the gates of hell? Is they at the threshold of the gates of hell? So is it one or is it two? And I'm sure you can figure out a good way of telling me one or two. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out to you guys. Again, it's just more evidence I'm putting out there that Zay Frank and I have been having a conversation through our videos on YouTube. Because he's disrespectful to me, and he doesn't want he wavers back and forth, and it's like, yeah, no, join us. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to. I'm too much of a coward to actually have a real conversation with you. And it's like, what? Like, y'all are just confused. Like, take your thumbs out of your mouth. Stop sucking your thumb, and grow up and have adult time. It's adult time now. Come on, make up your dang minds. All right, yeah, I gotta go. I got other work to do. Oh, and sorry, one more thing. Like, so this is the 16th, and it's looking like in the last video I predicted that his camel video, the final True Facts camel video, would likely, the two most likely dates would be that he would release it would be on the 16th today or on the 25th, because these two dates add up to 9. So 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 2 for February, that brings it to 9. Plus 9 for the year, 2025 adds up to 9. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18, and then in numerology, you would add the 1 and the 8, and that gives you 9. So today adds up to 9, which adds down to 9. So it's a 9-day, because this again, I believe this video about camels is a reference to Paimon, the ninth king of hell, who rides a camel. And one of his big numbers is number 9. He's associated with the number 9. He's the ninth king of hell. So 16th would have been today, would have added up to 9, or the 25th also will add up to 9. 2 plus 5, 7, plus 2 for February is 9, then plus 9 for 2025. 9 plus 9 is 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. All right? So we'll see. He didn't release it today. Typically, when he publishes his videos, it's in the morning. So I knew by like late morning, he's probably not publishing it today. I also said that the second most likely dates would be dates that add up to 6. So the 13th, which that's come and gone, or the 22nd. So then the next 2 dates we're looking at possibly would be the 22nd or the 25th. All right, 22nd, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2 for February. That's 6, and then 6 plus 9 for the year 2025 is 9. Would add down to 6, because 6 plus 9 is 15, and then 1 plus 5 is 6. All right, so yeah, 22nd or the 25th. So we'll see if I'm right, or like I said, maybe he'll just release it on a random day to throw me off and make me look like, I don't know, a sham or something. But whatever, we'll see. And yeah, again, the odds of it being a coincidence that I released a video 5 days ago talking about Paimon, the ninth king of hell, making a connection between a demon of hell and camels and Ze Frank, and then the very next day he puts a video up on his Patreon about a camel, and the title is Hell. Hell is in the title. Like, oh my goodness, what a coincidence, right, guys? Right? So yeah, you let me know on that, Zay. Is it 1 or is it 2? All right, bye.